we are struggling so bad in every category of the game, except maybe our man-to-man defense was pretty solid for most of the game, but we just can't make any shots, can't make free throws, can't make threes. We ended up going 5 for 24 from three, 20%. You just can't win games when you can't make open threes and free throws. We got to the foul line 31 times, which was great. Oh, just need to make them.
All right, we'll start with questions from Wyatt Kopelman.
Coach, despite the injury concerns again tonight, how impressed were you with Elijah Lennys' performance on such short notice from 5 o'clock on?
Can you guys hear me? Could you hear me before? Because
yes, we could. Sorry, I was muting a couple others. I accidentally muted you, but we're good now.
Okay. Elijah, we told him on Monday it looked good. Yesterday, I told him 99% you're going to be able to play. He missed some shots early that I think he'll make. He ended up 3 for 11 from the field, played 34. He was 2 for 12 from the field, but played, 37 minutes. And until we get guys back healthy, we're going to count on him a lot.
Our next question will come from Michelle Kaufman.
All right. Coach, just expounding a little on what you said earlier, why do you think it is, how do you explain the poor shooting from three-point and from free throws? You say that in practice it looks like they're playing well, shooting well, and then what do you think happens when the whistle blows?
Well, I said that earlier when, Chris Likes and Cam Auguste were healthy and playing. Now it's just, I think guys taking on a more of a major role than they have had in their careers. So you give the ball and to Harlan Beverly at the point and Isaiah Wong. They got a lot of minutes last year, and I expect they can play a whole lot better. Isaiah ends up 6 for 10, but he goes 6 for 9 from the foul line. If last year he came into this season on a 32 free throws in a row under game conditions. So I would say some of it might have to do with the lack of practice, like legitimate practice. Like Monday, we did not have 6 guys. And then yesterday, Matt Cross had to have his shoulder looked at, and he was not at practice. Neither was, Chris, Cam, Rodney, Sam. If you think about our team coming into the season, we had 5 starters returning, and 4 of them are injured, not playing, and haven't played in the last several games. So, guys take on a new role, and it's more challenging. They put a little more pressure on themselves, and they start doing things that maybe if their teammates were available, they wouldn't have to do.
Any other questions for Coach O? Okay, we'll go to Wyatt Kopelman.
Coach, you guys have another non-conference game coming up against Jacksonville Saturday. What are some of the things you're going to be looking to work on first and foremost?
I've been asked that. What are we going to work on? The guys who played tonight played almost the whole game. We've got no guys to practice against. So we'll shoot some free throws, we'll shoot some threes, and we'll talk about our opponent. But it's not like we're going to go out and practice like you normally would when you only have, like, I don't know what Matt Cross's status is. We only have 6 scholarship players. We have 3 guards, Harlan Beverly, Isaiah Wong, and now Elijah. We have 3 front court players, Nasir Brooks, Anthony Walker, and Dengak. Not going to be running our offense. They're not going to go against the zone. There's nobody to go against.
Our last question tonight comes from Michelle Kaufman.
Do you have any sense of when Chris might be back or when Earl might be back? I think early on we had talked about Christmas time for Earl, and Chris, we've never sort of known what is the extent of the injury. You know, how long do you think both of those guys will be out?
I'm hoping, I don't know what the doctors will say, I'm hoping after Christmas. That if we can get them back to practice, now you got to remember they've been out so long, they're out of shape. You got to practice to get yourself back in rhythm and back in shape. And that's one of the reasons why we are in the position we're in. When you can't prepare, right? When your players are hurt and the guys who are stepping in don't even get a chance to practice what we're doing. And it's, you see, we executed a very nice play late in the game, and we threw a lob directly out of bounds. You know, so the execution has to be better. We try to run a play in the first half. After a timeout, try to throw the ball to Nasir Brooks inside. What happened? Pass, first time it got deflected, next time it hit him in the knee. So we really just need to play better basketball.
All right, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we'll have Anthony Walker.